Madison is on the line. Madison is in Wisconsin. That's weird. Hey, Madison, how are you? We knew Madison was in Wisconsin, but this is a different Madison. What's up, Madison?
Hi, thanks for taking my call. So my boyfriend and I are discussing marriage, and the only thing we disagree on is finances. Neither of us have any debt whatsoever, so I see no problem in combining our finances. However, he'd prefer we keep our accounts separate to allow each of us to have a little freedom. And Dave, in listening to your past conversations, everyone around this topic has included a partner that had previously been untrustworthy or had a ton of debt. That doesn't apply to us, so what can I say to him to change his mind?
Madison, I'm going to tell you something. This is one of those areas where you've got to have a real conversation with him. Because this can't just be about each of you having freedom. Because when you work together on a budget, guess what? You can still have some freedom, but at the same time moving forward with goals that you all are united in. And so I would definitely, this is like one of those red flag areas for me. But I would encourage you all to continue to talk about this and find out what else is behind his hang up behind it.
Yeah, the truth is that the study we did for the Everyday Millionaires, for Chris's book, when we studied 10,000 millionaires, without a doubt, north of 80% of them, the spouses handled their money together. They were not roommates. And what he's proposing is a roommate situation. Listen, when you can combine and become unified on your financial goals, you're really becoming unified on your life goals. Jesus said your treasure's where your heart is, and when you both agree on that. Now, I can guarantee you this. The hillbilly woman I am married to has plenty of freedom. And we do a budget. I can guarantee you this. Rachel Cruz, who has a spending habit that she has curbed in maturity, and her husband Winston is hardcore nerd as far as this. They work together, and Rachel says that the budget is permission to spend. Then you can spend without feeling like you're tearing down the goals of the household, or you can spend and not feel like you wonder if when your spouse finds out that they're going to be okay with it, and all of this. It's really bad communication to try to live two separate financial lives. So I think if you talk to most quality marriage counselors, and certainly you talk to any of us that have been training and working with people, and oftentimes we're dealing with marriage problems in here that are caused by the mishandling of money, you're going to find that it's just very, very important relationally.
It is.
To handle the money together.
Madison, just sit down, talk with him. Again, you guys, not having debt, it's going to set you up to really move forward strongly in the baby steps. And I'm going to tell you, if you're not locked in unison with this, it's only going to lead to headache and heartache later down the road. So I love that you all have been talking. Continue to talk and dig deeper.
Yeah, I just don't see, in 30 years of doing this, I don't see any data points of really the typical marriage that the marriage and the wealth are both winning are combined.
Right.
That's the typical. There's exceptions, but they're rare.
Yeah, and if she's dealing, if it's someone, Dave, now I've coached, and I know you have too, some control freaks.
Oh, yeah.
And crazy people.
Yeah.
And if that's on the front end, you need to do that, get that worked out in marriage counseling.
But she said they're both healthy financially.
That's right.
I think they got a good healthy plan. He's just got this idea of, you don't want to lose your identity.
Yes.
That kind of a thing. And you don't lose your identity.
Well, and
as long as you both have a vote.
That's exactly right. And he's not getting married to have another mom. He's having a teammate.
Yeah, amen.
And so you got to be on equal ground.
Amen. Good stuff.